Hey guys, and welcome to another FOREO video. This is going to be a comparison video, which I was super excited about. I think there aren't that many videos about one of the devices, and I haven't really found any English-speaking comparison between these two, so I'm very excited to share my insights with you. So just to be clear, we are going to talk about the Luna 3 and the Luna 3 Plus cleansing devices. As per usual, I'm going to go through a few points, but before I do that, my name is Vivi. If you're new to my channel, I create fashion and skincare related videos on Wednesdays and Sundays. One of my specialties or my favorite topics to talk about is FOREO. So if you're also interested in this topic and you want to see more reviews or tips and tricks with these devices or any other FOREO devices, then please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm also trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so every little bit helps. And also if you have any other questions, just feel free to leave a comment or contact me on Instagram. Many of you do that already, so I love to help you with these device purchases. Lastly, before we jump into the video, I have to mention that the Luna 3 Plus was gifted to me by FOREO, but I'm not paid to talk about this, and everything I share is my own opinion, and I just share facts with you that I found here and there on the internet, or I experienced them myself. So now let's jump into the 3 points I'm going to talk about. First, we are going to talk about the similarities, then we are going to talk about the differences, and then lastly, I'm going to share my experience and opinion about these devices. I'm going to tell you which one is the winner for me. I try to be as detailed as possible in a comparison video, but if you are more interested just in one of them and you don't want to see the comparison between the two, then I have videos of both of these devices. You can find them in the information box up here, but I'm also going to link them down below, and I also have a FOREO playlist where you can just, go crazy and look at everything that you're interested in. Starting out with the similarities, I will start with some basic things. So first of all, size-wise, they are absolutely the same, and also the look of them are more or less the same, because these are the same devices except for that this is the updated or upgraded version of the Luna 3. Wait, Pascal wants to go out. Next up, they are both cleansing devices, and they come in different versions based on which skin type you have or which type you prefer. They are both antibacterial and waterproof because they both use the same type of silicone bristles. There's a difference between the size and thickness of the bristles, but that we're gonna talk about later on. They both use T-sonic pulsations when it comes to cleansing, and the speed of both of them is 8,000 pulsations per minute. The length of the bristles are again the same, both charged with a charger, so you don't have to exchange the battery, and both of them are or can be controlled by the app, but you don't have to use the app to use the cleansing on them. But if you want to use the massage function on each of these, then you will have to use the app to get into those features. From this, it comes that they are both multifunctional devices, but again, one of them has a little bit more to offer than the other. Regarding the cleansing, there are 16 intensity levels with both of them. Lastly, I want to mention for similarities, something that you should remember is that none of these are for makeup removal. So I heard from some people who left comments or sent me messages complaining about this device that it was really harsh on their eyes. It shouldn't be harsh on your eyes because you shouldn't use this on your eyes. I believe that these are really good to get rid of the leftover makeup that you have after you use your first step oil-based cleanser, because for getting rid of makeup and getting rid of sunscreen, which you have to use every single day, you have to use an oil-based cleanser first, emulsify that with water, and then go in with your FOREO device with your second step cleanser, which is a water-based cleanser, to get rid of the leftover oil cleanser, the leftover dirt and makeup and whatever that your oil cleanser didn't get rid of. And that is what FOREO is for. FOREO is not for taking off all your makeup. That is something that you should do with your oil cleanser. Okay, now that's out of the way. Now we can move on to the differences. As I mentioned, both of these are coming for different skin types, but with the Luna 3 Plus, there are only 2 options. I have the sensitive skin one because I learned my lesson and now I know my preferences. I prefer the sensitive version because it comes with the tiniest bristles, and they are much softer than the one on the combination one. On the combination one, you still have these little soft ones, but only on the bottom, and then it slowly goes up and gets thicker and bigger. And honestly, I don't enjoy using this that much anymore. I said in a few videos that I actually prefer my Luna 3 Mini because of the soft bristles that comes with, but now that I have this in the sensitive version, I actually prefer this because it is super soft on my skin, but I still have the size of the full size device. With the combination, I think you have 4 or 5 different versions. So you have the normal skin, you have sensitive like this one, you have combination like mine, you have men, and I think that's it. So 4 or 5 different versions. With this you only have 2, but honestly I think if you choose the sensitive, you're safe because it is the softest one and you don't need anything harsher or harder than this one, in my opinion. Another very obvious difference is the price between these two. I have seen that there are many different prices for this one depending on where you buy it. It depends on the retailer, and there's also a lot of sales on this one, actually on both of them, depending on which retailer you're looking at. In Danish crowns, there's around 300, 400, 500 difference between these two, which I think is fair compared to how much more you get with this one. As I said, this comes with more features, which I'm going to talk about in a moment, but from that it comes that the battery life with this one is, even though this is also long and it comes from the charger and not a battery, it is shorter. So with the Luna 3, you have around 665 uses with one charge. With the Luna 3 Plus, it's only 125 uses with one charge. It's still a lot, it's still 120 something days, of course depending on how often you use this. And with this it's almost 2 years, so there's a big difference. But I mean, you have to charge it for what, 2-3 hours, and then you can, you know, use it for another 3-4 months. So I think it's very reasonable for how many things or how many features you get with this device. Then the features I just mentioned. So of course you have the cleansing that you also had with the basic or original Luna 3, and then you also have the anti-aging massage that again you had with this one. But as you can see, there is even difference between the massagers, and honestly I don't know, I tried to clip in some pictures for you to see, or at least for me to see, if the difference between the anti-aging is because this is combination and this is sensitive, or it is because of the microcurrents that are put here. But it's very easy to see that these are softer massage layers than these ones. These ones are also bigger, and you can easily see the difference here as well. One of the difference is the thermal cleansing, which comes from these 8 thermal touch points, and you can heat this up till 50 something degrees. I'm going to go into further detail about this in my video about this device, which I'm going to put somewhere up here. So this is one of the features, and then the other features is the microcurrent, which is here in the back with the massaging function. These are very small little microcurrent dots, which will deliver targeted microcurrent to your skin in addition with your massage. So all in all, these were the differences. I have to say, I already made another video like this where I compared the Luna 3 and the Luna 3 Mini, and I would say there were more differences than here. Here I would say there are more similarities than differences, because this is basically, as I said in the start of the video, is only the upgraded version of the Luna 3. So now we can jump into my experience and my thoughts on this device. If I had to choose one between these two, I would clearly say that I would go with this one. And even if I had to pay for it myself, because of course often when you get devices for free, it's easier to say, oh, I would buy it, of course I would buy this, blah 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 blah. But I try to be very transparent with you and tell you whether I would buy a device or not. And that's also something I said in my other Luna 3 Plus review video. I wouldn't buy this device if you already have the Luna 3 and you are planning to keep it. If you can sell the Luna 3 device, or you can give it away to someone and then purchase this, perfect, do it, because of course it is an upgraded version. It has some additional very nice features. It is also a very multifunctional device, so it's perfect for taking it away for, you know, holidays or weekends away or whatever, and then you have a lot of features in one device. But buying this and keeping the other one doesn't really make sense. You can also buy this if this is your first FOREO cleansing device, then I think this is a really good one to go with if you have the money for it. But again, if you feel like buying this because of the microcurrent, I don't think it is worth it. If you want to buy this because of the thermal feature, go for it. That is my favorite one, but honestly I think the microcurrent doesn't give that much. I don't enjoy using this one as much as I like using my full-size microcurrent devices. It is very nice that they gave this feature to this device, and it's also very good for people who haven't tried microcurrent before, and in this way they have like a budget option to do it. Budget in a way, I know this is not a budget device, I'm just saying in a way that if you think of this as a 3-in-1, then the price is budget, or at least much more affordable than 3 separate devices would be. So don't misunderstand me, I know it is a pricey device. I just wanted to clear that out. All in all, I love this way more than I like this. I also mentioned before that ever since I got the Luna 3 Mini, I haven't used this because also of the bristles. I'm not happy with these bristles. When that was the only device I had, I loved it up until I could try something softer. And now that I have this with the soft bristles and the thermal therapy, there's no doubt in my mind that this is the one I'm going to use every single day. Again, since I got this, I haven't touched my Luna 3 Mini. I haven't touched this one either. So I'm going to gift those away because again, you don't need so many of these at home. You just need one that you love, no more, no less, or less if you don't want any. But yeah, this is 100% approved by me. I can 100% recommend it, and it's up to personal preference which features you would like to have in your device. But I think overall, if your main concern with this device is the thermal cleansing, then go for it. If it's the microcurrent, then I would say that stick to this device or any other Luna cleansing you have, and maybe invest in the Bare or Bare Mini. But don't upgrade this just because, wow, it's new and shiny and I want it. I mean, of course, if you can afford it and you want to do it, but then at least please give this away or sell this to somebody else, because it doesn't make sense to let it stand in your, you know, bathroom or something. The only reason why I still have this is because I like to make these comparison videos for you, so it's good for me to have it. But now that I have this, I'm just going to give this to my mom, as I said before, because I think it's better to give it to someone who will actually use it on the daily basis. That was it for today. I hope I answered all your questions. If you have anything else, then please let me know in the comments. I either will make a new video or just get back to you in the comments or in my messages. I really hope that you like this video. I hope it helped you to make your decision. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe. And I really hope that I will see you at my next one. Bye!